What's going on, people? Tramel from Progressive Action. And I just wanted to give you guys the employee side of when a derailment happens. As you know, today, 9/20, 2020, there was a derailment on the A line at 14th Street. And it was sabotage. Someone threw something on the roadbed to make the train derail. Now, situations like this is very traumatic for the train operator and the conductor, along with the passengers. But the things that transpire after a derailment is what's troubling. So, you experience this horrific, traumatic event. You nervous. You worrying about the passengers. You worrying about your safety. And the only thing that management is worrying about is keeping service moving and the damage to whatever was damaged, the train, the tracks, third rail, whatever the case may be. So normally when train crews experience a derailment, they are questioned to a T and expected to write reports called G2s. Now, let's not mention if they are injured. If they are injured, management don't care if they injured or not, or if they shaken up or whatever the case is. Management want information right then and there. They don't care if they got to come to the hospital and get it. They don't care if you're traumatized at that time. They want answers. And I mean, who can give you answers straight up like that after experiencing something like that? Even when NYPD incurring shootings, very serious events on a job, they are not questioned right away. They are allowed to get their recognizance together, get their thoughts together, and then give a statement. That's how it should be. When these events happen, derailments, the train crew is taken for something called a fitness for duty to make sure that they aren't high, they not on alcohol or whatever the case is, because this is the start of the process to say we gotta blame the train crew. It can't be our equipment. It can't be the train. It gotta be human error. That's just how they do. Now, there was a derailment last year in which the train operator was shaken up, and he was taken to the hospital. And after the hospital, supervision, they waited for him in the hospital. Supervision dropped him off back at the train station after suffering a traumatic event. Why would you drop the train operator off in a train station after a derailment? That don't make no sense. But this is how thoughtless this company, this agency is, the MTA. They are totally out of line. They should take into consideration, well, maybe this person don't want to get on the train right now. Like, do PTSD even register with these people? I don't think so. Now, in the next incoming days, maybe the next day after that, after the questions at the scene or at the hospital from the derailment, from either police, supervision, or whatever may have you, the train crew will have to report to Broadway to speak to system safety. Now, this is the issue I have with system safety and their questioning, is that they question the train crew as if they meant to derail the train. They question the train crew as if they El Chapo or something. They spend a lot of time trying to trap members off in lies And like I'm saying, this is a day after the event. Like they don't care. The MTA just don't care. You know, they don't care if union reps is there. They don't care about anything. But when you ask system safety, they act like they detectives. You know, they want to trip you up. They want to punch holes in your story, or just try to catch you in a lie, because everyone knows when you're dealing with the MTA, they spend a lot of money trying to hire you, a lot of money, but then they spend the next 25 years trying to fire you. That's just how it works. And in these derailments, management be wanting you to do the impossible. They want you to magically stop a train, even if the train is doing 20 miles per hour. Something just come in your view. They want you to magically stop the train. And a lot of these derailments happen in tunnels. Can you guys tell me the lighting conditions in a tunnel? The lighting conditions in the tunnel is little to none. You know, especially if you're traveling at a certain amount of speed, you can't really see things. And just like with the derailment that happened last September, they expected the train operator to see a black mat in a black tunnel. How is that supposed to work? How is that supposed to work? But messing with the TA, it's a great career. You could provide for your family, you know. But these people here, man, they treat us like inmates. I mean, they treat us, if they not treating us like inmates, they treating us like parolees. You know, and the people who's making these decisions on us, they never was train operators. They never was conductors. They never did these positions, most of them. And we already know how the other half is. The other half forget where they came from. That's just how this company is. You know, it's insane on how they treat us down here. Even with a situation like the derailment that happened today, that wasn't the train operator fault. The train operator is going to get hammered with questions. Hammered. Why didn't you see that? When did you see it? Because as soon as you say, yeah, I seen it, but I couldn't stop my train in time, the next thing the TA is going to say, you didn't have control of your train if you couldn't stop it in time. And you like, look, I just seen it. How am I supposed to magically stop this train? But this is the nonsense that these people have us deal with. And this is done on purpose. This is done strategically to try to trap us up. Like I said, they spend a lot of money to hire you, then they spend the next 25 years doing their best to fire you. So I just wanted to give you guys a little insight on what the MTA do and their protocol regarding derailments, and how they make the train crews out to be the criminals, and they don't care about no other factors. Their job is to try to criminalize their own workers. I hope I enlighten y'all in this video. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.